Hey, what's going on? Hartford Zeros Fantasy Football League Commissioner Message Week number 4. It's your boy Lump Dog. First, I'd like to just apologize for putting it up so late. Did have some life issues on Thursday, my normal day of doing the Commish Message, and wasn't able to get it up. And then last night some things came up, and again wasn't able to put it up. So I'm putting it up here on Saturday morning. And what you guys don't know is that I've already spent lots of time recording the thing and then try to upload it and find out that YouTube only has a 15-minute time limit, and the Commish Message was 22 minutes. So here I am re-recording it, and don't want to put as much time into it as I did before. So I'm just going to go over some of the last week's games quickly, and then this week's games, and then I did visit with Brent, the owner of Hell Yeah, or yesterday, to get him on the Commish Message. So let's just do some of these games. Last week we had the 40-winers take out the Biz 152-67. Red Bull Addiction lost to McRib 118-139. Real Deal took the win over Cuddy Rock Bitch 81-75. Poor Red took the win over Hell Yeah 119-87. Young Niners took the loss to Romo's Homos 136-124. Vic in the Box takes the win over Tiger's Blood 128-95. And then this week's matchup, we're going to have the Biz versus Hell Yeah. Those are 2-2-2 teams, so whoever loses that is going to go to below 500. So that's a very important game. Tiger's Blood versus McRib, both teams are 1-3. So I think the loser of this game is going to end up in the cellar all by themselves. Might have some company, but definitely not a good way to start the season out at 1-4. Real Deal is going to be playing Red Bull Addiction. That's a 2-2 team against a 1-3 team. Red Bull Addiction definitely needs that win more than Real Deal, but I know Real Deal is looking for the W there. Young Niners versus Cuddy Rock Bitch. That's a 2-2 against 3-1 for Cuddy Rock. I think Cuddy Rock 3-1 record is a little inflated there. He did get a 1-point win in week 1 with a 84-83 win, and then he had another close game just 2 weeks ago where he only got like the win by 4 or 5 points. So he could easily be 2-2 or even 1-3 if some of those games go a little bit different. Then we got Romo's Homos against the 40-winers. From Romo's Homos, started off the season 0-2, is now evened his record to 2-2, and 40-winers is sitting at the top of the league along with Cuddy Rock and Vic in the Box at 3-1. 40-winers team is looking pretty stout, winning the weekly the last 2 weeks in a row, and we'll see how he can handle Romo's Homos without Romo this week. 40-winers definitely looks good to go to 4-1, but you never know with McFadden and Beanie Wells and that running back core of Romo's Homos if he could pull that win out. Then in the last game we had Vic in the Box, who's 3-1 against Poor Red, who's 2-2 now. So that's another good matchup. Vic in the Box looks pretty strong this week. His receiving core looks good, along with his running back core isn't that great, but definitely with Vic and those receivers, he can win any week. So in order to move along with the Commish Message here, earlier this week, which was yesterday, I ended up interviewing Brent since it's his last day at our job. I wanted to get him on the Commish Message while I could. So here we go. Let's see what Hell Yeah had to say.
What's going on, fellas? Lump Dog. It's the Hartford Zeros Fantasy Football League. As you can tell, I have hiccups. But as you can see, we have a guest here. Brent, Team Hell Yeah, in the building.
It's more like hell no.
Hell no. I wanted to get him on the Commish Message since it is his last day and he's no longer going to be in the office. So any goodbyes or shout outs first before we get into your team here?
Yeah, I just want to say it was great working with all of you guys, and definitely keep in touch. And
he's good for his money, so don't worry about that.
Just looking forward to collecting my what I win, at the end of the season.
There you go. I like the positivity there. So we're just gonna go down his team here a little bit. So you got Drew Brees, Cedric Benson, Ahmad Bradshaw, Fitzgerald, Santana Moss, Hines Ward, Jeff King, Matt Bryant, and Giants defense. On the bench, we got Jay Cutler, Brandon Jacobs, DeMarco Murray, James Starks, Devin Hester, and on the IR, Kenny Britt, and Antonio Gates. All of which those two are really took a hit on your team. How'd you feel when you saw Britt go down?
Yeah, definitely looking for some players, any suggestions, any
bro
trades,
stash.
We got the bro stash going, but we need some help,
Definitely. Where do you feel like your the weakest point in your team is now that you've lost, Kenny Britt, and your wide receivers, but
I just need a tight end, that can, just give me some points, Gates out. I wasn't expecting him to be out this long. I've kept him, but I might be getting to the point where I need to get some, trades going.
Yeah, and then Cedric Benson maybe with a possible suspension coming up too.
Right,
so.
right. And he's allowed to play as long as that's under investigation. So I'm just holding that out. So.
Well, but you got Starks on the bench there too to give you another starting option.
Right.
With all the trades going down, are you looking for trades, or are you just kind of cool with how your team is playing more of the free agent game?
The free agents really have been looking, but they're not really panning out. So, definitely had some interest in the past. So, definitely gonna think about doing some trades.
Okay, right on. Well, the FMLAers down here are willing to trade guys, and they're willing to trade guys for backup players. So
right.
definitely, this week you play, what I like to think is the best team in the league, the Biz, but that's my team, and I think that's just a personal opinion. Definitely not the best record-wise, but you have a couple guys on bye week this week with Santana Moss, and that looks like your only bye. You don't really have any. You're gonna go with Hester in that spot, or are you gonna look for a free agent there?
Hester's been kind of quiet, so I don't know. There's some notes on him recently, so might be looking. Maybe if the trade comes up before, but otherwise, I might just need to plan.
Yeah, definitely. And then who do you feel right now has the strongest team in the league?
Whoever has a better record than me.
So we got Fowler, and then I guess Vic in the Box, 40 Winers, and Vic in the Box tied at the top at 3-1. I just think that's an early season. Usually the people that start at the top at the beginning of the season are at the top at the end of the season.
I was good. I felt like I was on track to be actually 4-0 if I wasn't for these injuries. Really killed me.
And then Antonio Gates looks like he might not even play.
Second week.
Yeah, that definitely puts a hurting on your team there. But I definitely think you have some pieces there on your bench and in your starting lineup that you can definitely move some pieces around and try to get stronger in that receiving corps. Because definitely Kenny Britt, losing him is, that's a top 5 receiver at the time. But on your upcoming schedule, after you play the Biz, you got Romo's Homos, Cuddy Rock Biatch, Red Bull Addiction, and Vic in the Box is your next 4 games. You feeling good? You feel strongly against those teams?
If I can get some people, back in my lineup, I feel pretty strong. I'm only 2-2 right now, which, there's plenty of time left in the season to make a turnaround.
Cool. Right on. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to have you come on here and say. Is there anything else? Any shit talk? Anybody you want to call out? Anything you want to say to the league? Because we all watch this. Nothing?
Oh no, I just looking at
you all suck.
I'm just looking forward to winning next week. So
pay him the money. So right on, Brett. Well, I appreciate the time that you took out, and congratulations on the new position.
All right, well, thank you.
Good luck to you, and hopefully everything works out for you in the future.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, man. Late.
All right, well, I want to definitely thank Brent for coming through the Commish Message and sharing his thoughts and views on it. Definitely like the Bro Stash with the Geico app there. That was pretty cool. Didn't know that he had that. So just a little shout out to everyone, a little commissioner rant here. I just want to make sure that everyone understands that it's very important that you set your lineups, pick up free agents, and don't leave bye week people in. Right now, we have a couple teams that have bye week people in. If it comes up to Sunday morning and people haven't been picked up or put into your lineup, I'm going to make the decision for you guys, and I don't want to do it. I would hope that you guys are logging in, picking up free agents, and filling in your gaps and dropping the players who you want to drop to fill in those gaps. But again, this league is for a little bit of change here, and we all want to have a competitive, fun league. But we also don't want to be giving out free wins to anyone. So If this week, someone has bye week guys in their lineup, and the next week they don't have any bye weeks, why does the next team have to suffer because you just haven't done your job as an owner and get people in your lineup so you can field a legal lineup? And I don't care if the guy only gets 1 point. 1 point is better than no points, and we've all seen fantasy games come down to 1 point. So 1 point could be the difference between a win and a loss. And we definitely, again, don't want to be giving out free wins to people here. And we want to have a competitive league. We all are co-workers, and I definitely don't want to get into any arguments about this or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know, as the commissioner and keeping the integrity of the league fair and balanced, I will on Sunday mornings, if by say 9:30, there's still free agent guys or guys on bye weeks in your guys' lineup. I'm going to make the decision on who to drop from your team and what free agent to go get. So I'll do the best that I can, and with my knowledge of what value of people, I'm not looking to screw anyone. I'm not going to be dropping like Adrian Peterson or Arian Foster off your team for some free agent guy, but I will take what I feel is the lowest ranked or guy off your team and give a free agent, and you will be charged for it. So just want to make sure that that's understood. If anyone has any problems with it, come see me, and we can talk about it. But it really is up to you as the owner to get that completed. I don't want to do it, but it's something that I think I have to do because we have some owners slipping here. So anyway, that's with this week's Commish Message. Pretty short, quick, and just due to the fact that I've already recorded this and don't want to keep recording it over and over again. So good luck to everyone in week 5, and I'll check you guys out next week. All right, Love Doug out.